Hi, Lucy Edwards here, Director of Client Success at VHT Studios. And today is my pleasure, my honor to introduce my very good friend, Marie Gomer, a real estate broker at Compass Real Estate in Hoboken, New Jersey. So Marie, today's conversation is about brand. I've known you through several lives and you were always true to yourself, consistency, quality, great relationship. So I would love to spend a few minutes today, first of all, on your history in real estate, and then we will go to maybe some cool success stories. So here we go.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me, Lucy. It really is an honor.
Thank you. So just a few words about your real estate history when you started.
Sure. So it's quite a long history. It's been 18 years that I've been selling real estate in Hoboken and Jersey City, some of the surrounding areas as well. I moved to New Jersey not knowing a soul in the state, or basically the tri-state area, and really and deliberately figured out that instead of building my business brick by brick, I was going to build it relationship by relationship.
And that's exactly what we are talking about, the relationship and how important it is. So now in today's environment, how you see yourself as a professional realtor and what are you doing in keeping the relationship going?
Oh my goodness, that is a big question. So I think first and foremost, it's about communication and setting the right expectations with clients right from the start. And as the market pivots and shifts, as you know, it has been specifically in our area as well, it's a lot of setting expectations and figuring out how we're going to navigate the market. So it's heavy communication, a lot of market statistics and knowing what's going on in the market, having a really strong marketing plan right from the start is always so important. I always say that there are really two parts of marketing a property, and that's the actual marketing and then the pricing strategy. And those two things really can't work well unless they're working together. So really it's communication, market knowledge, marketing, and then just continued innovation.
That is fabulous. As far as marketing strategy, and that's how actually you and I met. And I strongly believe that professional marketing strategy for every property is very important, and it's the base of really when you are doing your listing presentation. And you have been so consistent with everything you are doing. So share with us when you go for a listing presentation and you look around, what goes through your mind?
So my first thought is probably taking inventory of what needs to be done in the actual property. And then simultaneously, I'm thinking, who is the avatar buyer for this property? Who's going to be most excited about it? And who is it best going to serve? Because that heavily influences what we do for marketing. Right? So if it's a 2-bedroom and we think it's, you know, universally appealing, we may stage it and market it one way. If we feel like it's a 1-bedroom best with the 2nd bedroom best used as an office, especially in today's climate, that's going to be something that we consider too. All of those things really make a difference.
Correct. And I know that you always offer to your clients professional photography. And in the past, you've been very heavy on virtual staging because you have a lot of vacant apartments in the area. So are you still sticking to your guns with virtual staging?
I don't know a lot of agents who are even virtually staging their rental listings. And I believe very strongly that my responsibility to market a property is not based on how much money I'm going to yield or profit from it. And so we do virtual staging for not only our sale listings, but our rental listings as well.
That is amazing. That is definitely going out of your way, that's for sure. And speaking about the brand, what role did your personal brand play in your business?
I think I was an early adapter to looking at my real estate business as a business and recognizing that no matter what terrific brokerage I'm with at the time, it's very important that somebody recognizes my brand. Because there are people who can know many agents at any brokerage. And also a lot of times people don't understand what the brokerage impact in terms of the real estate agent. So I was very, very clear about what I wanted my brand to look like and be, and also what it was going to represent. So I believe in, being very clean and modern, and, slightly innovative, with branding. So that's always been my goal with my personal marketing. And so it's always fun when I meet either sellers or buyers, or even other agents, and they'll say, "Oh, Marie, we recognize you. We recognize your logo. You're everywhere."
Right.
Isn't that always the point?
And you are huge on social media. You have, you have absolutely fabulous ads, and we've done some fun videos. You on a bicycle? Yes.
My all-time favorites, absolutely.
So you are big on social media. What about mailers and postcards and farming?
So I do believe in farming, and separately from selling real estate, I coach real estate agents, and it is an extremely strong and valuable lead pillar that is an option. I've always worked with my sphere, so basically the people that I know and my past clients predominantly. So that means repeat business as well as referrals. And then I've always been a fan of working with buyers from online leads. So that's sort of the mix. And then of course, open houses were really prevalent. Right now, they're not as much so, but I've always loved converting open house guests that come in. But really, one of the best lead sources that I have is because I do such an impactful job of marketing a listing, other sellers will notice. And so they'll say, "Hey, can you do what you did for my neighbor or my friend?" And so that's, one of my favorite ways.
I always believe that when you are doing something special for a listing, you are investing in your brand and in your tomorrow's listing. That's for sure. And what would you recommend to new agents who are just entering the industry? Any suggestions?
Oh my goodness, so many. I think the first thing that I would say to a new agent is always remember that it's about the clients and the client's needs and not your own. So that's pivotal, I think, especially when you're starting out and it's a tough business to, gain momentum in. You can never put your need for a paycheck over the needs of your clients. And if you're super authentic about that and who you're serving and what your mission is, the business will come. Absolutely, without a doubt. And then, as we're saying, when you have the opportunity to list a property, whether it's, for sale at a lower high price point or a rental, it's your name. It's your brands that people are going to see, and people do notice. So go that extra mile, spend the extra money, because it does get noticed and it gets the property sold or rented.
Fabulous. Thank you so much. That is very valuable. That is the foundation of relationship. And yes, I think that is awesome advice. Thank you so much. And let's meet again and talk about more branding and more directions.
Would love to. Thank you again, and thank you for everything that you have done and helped with in building my brand as well.
Thank you. Talk to you soon. Cheers.